Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a Cayo Perico heist spin the wheel, where we spin 10 wheels and whatever they land on is how we have to do the entire heist, from the entry vehicle to the weapon to where we have to go for loot. Everything is decided for by the wheels. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Cayo spin the wheel. This is always an absolute disaster masterclass, some may argue. Last week's was an absolute bloody disaster. Arguably the most difficult, just frustrating Cayo Perico I've ever done, thanks to the spin the wheel. So we're going again here today, and we're starting off with these four. Now, these four could make my life so much easier if I get them exactly how I want. So the far left over there, that is going to be where we need to get our secondary loot. So we have the main dock, north dock, airstrip, mid-map, and farm. The one right above me here, that's disguise or no disguise. If I get disguise, that makes my life so much easier. I hope I do get that. Last week, it was a bloody disaster, like I say. Right above me here, this is disruption or no disruption. That means, are we going to be able to do the disruption mission? So if everything does go wrong, will it make my life a little bit easier? We didn't get that last week either. Spoiler if you didn't see that one. And then right over here, that's loot. Do we get the loot, the secondary loot, before or after the main compound? Let's go ahead without further ado. Kaboom, boom, boom, boom. I would like loot to be maybe like a main dock, maybe. I would like disguise. I would like disruption. And I would like, what was the last one again? Oh, loot before or after? It kind of depends on the wheel. Anyway, no disguise right off the bloody bat. No disguise right off the bat. I swear you guys have something to do with this. Listen, I'm okay with it. You guys seem to enjoy it when my life is misery. But anyway, main dock is actually what I said I wanted. So it could be awful, though. If we have to escape at the, north dock... Anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Main dock is where we have to get our secondary loot. No disguise, unfortunately. We can do disruption, though, so it's already looking better than bloody last week. And loot before, which is typically what I would prefer, depending on what these next wheels are going to be. So let's spin those. All right, guys, here we are with the ones that are going to make... This is the more difficult wheel spins. Now, for those of you who don't know or are newer, if we get, let's say, for example, we got the Casaca as our entry vehicle last week, we take it off for this week, so we can't get the same thing again, just to make sure that every week it is something different. And that's the same for all of these wheels. So the one that's right over there on the far left, that is going to be our entry vehicle. How will we get into the island? It can either be the Vellum Patrol Boat, Longfin, Casaca, or Alchemist. Last week we had the Annihilator, so that is no longer there. The next one, which is right over here, that's the weapon. So we have the Crackshot, Saboteur, Marksman, Aggressor. Last week we had the Conspirator, so that's no longer there. Right above me here, that's going to be our entry point. So let's say whatever vehicle it is, how we get into the island. We come in at the main beach, the west beach, the main dock, north dock, or airstrip. All of those are good to go. Last week, we actually did the Annihilator, so we had to do a south drop. So that's not going to be an option anyway. Right over here, this is how do we get into the compound. So we have the main gate, the drainage tunnel, the north gate, south wall, or south gate. Last week, we got the north wall, so that is no longer on the list. And then right over here, thankfully, this is actually one positive thing of last week, we have the escape point. So we're going to escape off the bottom of the map, the main dock, or north dock. Last week was the airstrip, which was a disaster. Or was it a disaster? Arguably, some would say an absolute piece of cinema. But that's no longer there. We can't do the airstrip because we did it last week, so it's going to be the main dock, north dock, or bottom map. Let's go ahead, spin these wheels. Ah! Every week, man. Every week. So much anxiety. Okay. They are slowing down. Let's see what we've got. Come on, pop up on my face. Right, okay. Right off the rip. I swear everything. It always makes it as difficult. Patrol boat is our vehicle, which is just bad because it is so slow and pointless. I don't even know why that's an option in the Cayo Perico heist. Even if you're doing it with friends, why the hell would you choose a patrol boat? It makes no sense. Marksman rifle, love that. Big fan, probably my favorite weapon to use. That or the Aggressor, great weapon choice. North dock, I'll take it because it's not as bad as the airstrip. Okay, main gate is our entry. Oh, that means we're going to trigger the alarm immediately. How does this happen? Since I've been doing the wheel spins in this format, man, I swear it's been just such a disaster for me. We're going to have to go through the main gate, which means we're going to have to blow up the main gate to get in, which I'm not looking forward to. And then north dock. Okay, so north, luckily, I I'm right anyway, because it's 2 north docks. So the reason there's 2 north docks, one of them is the escape. We have to escape at the north dock. One of them is loot, which is actually fantastic. That me... Oh, no, it's not, though, because it said on the last wheel we have to get the loot before. The one time I would want to get secondary loot after, because then I can go to the north dock, get my loot, and escape from right there. But now we need to come into the main dock, go to the north dock to get loot, come all the way back down, explode the gate, go in, grab it, and then go back to the north. We're not getting the Elite Challenge again this week, are we? This is going to be another disaster. It's great for you guys watching because you get to see me suffer. But for me, I am not excited for this. I'm definitely doing disruption missions, though. That is for sure. All right, so let me jump into it. It's going to take me about 30 minutes to set this up and seconds for you. So let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I've set everything up. It is the next day, though, because it was getting a little dark out, and I don't like recording when it's dark out. So I waited till the next day. Here we are, the next day, getting this thing ready to go. So let's go to the finale, and we'll just go over, at least for my brain. I should get armor and snacks, though, shouldn't I? I feel like I'd be crazy to get into this one without armor and snacks. I'm not going to get armor, but I will get snacks from downstairs here. I feel like I'd be stupid. This one seems like it's going to be an absolute mad one. Will I regret not getting armor? Possibly. All right, so we're going to go over it here together, mainly for me as a reminder since I did this yesterday. But anyway, patrol boat, which I'm not looking forward to. Infiltration point was the main dock. And then let's not forget, we've got to go from the main dock to the north dock to get secondary loot, and then come all the way back down to go into the compound. So that's not going to be fun at all, and I can't even get a disguise. So fantastic. Compound entry will say in drainage, but we know it's the main gate, which you guys are going to love. I am absolutely not. And our escape point is also the north dock. Again, you guys may love. I will definitely not. Time of day, we're doing daytime, and then our weapon, thankfully for this one, was the marksman. It's a great weapon, and I'm gonna bloody need a great weapon for this one. And also, did I forget to mention, above up here, we got the bloody pink diamond, ladies and gentlemen. All right, outfit, we gotta go night ops for this one. All right, so this one's gonna be, I'm guessing it could be difficult. There's a chance it could be, let's be honest, it's not gonna be easy. I did get the disruption missions, and for those, I did the weapons disruption and the helicopter, the air disruption. So we shouldn't get helicopters chasing us other than El Rubio, and they should have pretty bad guns. I didn't do the armor one because I'm not worried about that. I usually do headshots anyway. But let's just start this thing up, man. Okay, we've got this. Listen, it can't be any worse than last week's. Knock on wood, famous last bloody words. We're definitely not getting the Elite Challenge, I don't think, because we've got to go up, down, all over the bloody place. So we need to go from the main dock, and we need to somehow get to the north dock to get our loot. You know, all we technically need to do is get in at the main dock here. I'm trying to make this make sense in my head. There's just no way. I can technically, as long as we come in here at the main dock, I could swim around up the other way. I could do that. I'm just trying to think of any other ways I can get to the north dock from here. I will need a motorcycle, which I'm trying to think. There's only one place I know that I can get a motorcycle. Or we can try walking it. You know what I mean? All right. Anyway, here we are at the bloody main dock. This is our entry. I can't even get loot here, man. I could technically steal a boat from here, because we're here at the north dock, or the main dock. I could steal a boat and then drive the boat. Instead of driving a vehicle, like a car, I could steal a boat. Let's do that. Let's do that. I feel like that is going to be our best option here. We're going to grab a boat. Listen, me doing these spin the wheels is all about me trying to figure out the best way to do it, but also to showcase to you guys good ways to do it. I do see this guy, and I see his cone of vision. I'm going to try and just go this way. We've bloody done it. Hey, listen, we're doing the cards we were dealt here today, ladies and gentlemen. I know some of you may have thought, he's not going to be able to do this. He's going to have to go into the main dock and then figure a way through the island, like stealing a car or a motorcycle. Well, you didn't think I could steal a boat. We came into the main dock, and now we've stolen a boat, and we're going around to the north dock. Now, from the north dock, we are going to have to figure out a new plan. Either stealing a boat and coming back around is a possibility. Or we can do a motorcycle. I don't know. Anyway, let's fast forward here a little bit until we get there. Don't you worry. It's going to be full of action because we have to go through the main gate. We're going to be exploding that main gate, triggering the alarm immediately, having to get our loot, and having to get all the way back up to the North Dock without dying. Or we could technically die once because we do have one life. But we need to escape here anyway. But anyway, let's fast forward again. All right, guys. A popular place. Look at all these bloody people. We're here at the North Dock where we need to get our loot. Where we are most likely going to have to take out a lot of people just to get our loot here. There may be a guy up on this tower. Excuse me, good sir. There's going to be cars that are driving around. Are we going to have to take out everyone? Are we going to have to take out everyone? I don't know as of yet. But this is what's fun about these spin the wheels, man. We don't know what we're getting into until we get into it. All right, so there's no one in the tower. There is a motorcycle here. This guy is going to turn around. So he's got to go. He's got to go. And you know what? This guy down there has also got to go. But let's just have a little sneak peek, shall we? And see. Please. Bloody cash and grass. All right. Let's go back to this little fella. Because we want to make sure there is a car coming. So we got to see where that car goes. If he comes this way, we're going to have to take him out. He's gone the opposite way. All right, there's a car coming this way here too. You know what? I'm going to have to take out this guy in this car. He's got to go. He's got to go. Hopefully there's not another car that comes around here. But he's got to go. And you know what? Who else has got to go just because I've decided? There's a guy down here too. Both of these guys have got to go. I've made the decision. It's a done deal. This guy's got to go and the guy on the mini-map. These two on the mini-map that you can see. Those are the two I'm looking at right now. This guy may see this body. How has a body been found? How? I've gone and done a stinker. Right off the rip. I've messed up there dramatically. I have messed up there dramatically. And there's nothing I can do about it. We've triggered the alarm immediately. We've triggered the alarm. I don't care that there's a disguise next to me, okay, game? I don't give a rat's butt cheeks because we've triggered the alarm immediately. What have you got for me? The same thing here as well. You're having a bloody laugh. I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe that I've gone ahead and done that. That is so frustrating. I should have took my time. I'm fuming. I don't even know how a dead body was found. It was the guy who I shot that saw the dead body that the other guy that I... Listen, it was a matter of time. Let's be honest with ourselves here. It was absolutely inevitable. Now, here's the thing. The good news is their guns are awful because I did do disruption and they can't send helicopters after me either. Because I did that disruption. I'm watching this guy on my mini-map. Can you just wait until I finish doing this, please, good sir? I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much for waiting there. Okay, now you can shoot. Not before me, though. All right, so this is a good... You know what? Let's put some snacks on. Even though I need these for the compound because I've gone and bloody got... The juggernaut is going to be chasing me, is what I'm thinking in my head right now. But you see how the guards, there's not a lot of them. And we're not really getting shot too crazily. That's because of the disruption. Thankfully. Thankfully. Because that disruption has made our... This so much... If there was no disruption, this would have been an absolutely just disaster. It's still going to be a disaster, but it's going to be a better disaster. Don't forget, I need to not only make my way to the compound right now, I also need to come back here to escape. So, okay, I can hear someone with an assault rifle. Game, why are you shooting me with assault rifles when clearly I did a little mission or two that made disruption so that you couldn't get me with these amazing weapons? I'll have you know. If I start getting shot by like... I'm going to be fuming. All right, anyway, up we go, over we go, through we go. I can't see a bloody thing. I hate the trees in this game. Why are you in the middle of the bloody field? This is ridiculous, man. Up. Oh, you're not putting me in the water. Oh my god. Look at all those people on my mini-map. If they would have put me in the water, I would have been fuming. I would have been absolutely livid. How much body armor do... Okay. Remember earlier when I was like, maybe I should get some body armor? And I was like, nah, I'll probably regret that later, is what I said. I'll probably regret that later. Now it's later, and I'm regretting it. I didn't think we were going to trigger the alarm. I genuinely didn't think I was going to trigger the alarm. Is that just me being an absolute idiot? Possibly. But I didn't think we were going to trigger the alarm. I did not think we were going to trigger the alarm right there. It's okay. There's another guy in a field. Because why don't they all just hang out in fields? You know what I mean? Why don't they? The answer to that question is they do. Oh my god. Not in the trees. We nailed that. We nailed that. You see my camera doing this? I don't know why it was doing that. I wasn't pressing anything except for the brake. Okay, we're not even going to stop here and shoot. We're going to drive straight through and eat a bunch of snacks. You know what I should have done? Some snacks. I should have done. Where is my entry? Where's my entry? Where's my entry? Oh, for God's sakes. We're going to have to go through a gate. We're going to have to go through a gate. I'm going to have to go through a gate. Drop a key code for me, please. Drop a key code. Oh, my God. I'm going to have to go through a gate. I don't know why it hasn't bloody showed up. Is it because I selected the bloody drainage as my thing? Listen, guys. In order to fix this, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to have to fix it because I've messed up. And I feel like in order to fix this, I'm not going to stop it and restart because I feel like you guys are probably enjoying this more than you would anyway. So what I'm going to do to fix this is I am going to... Next week, we're going to make sure... I don't have the required equipment. Are you having a bloody bubble bath? I thought I'd just pick this thing up. Okay, let's just slowly pick it. Okay. Okay. You know what? This is our... Next week, for next week's Spin the Wheel, what I'm going to do is we're going to lock in the main gate. That has to be how I do it. I think I must have forgot to do the charges, even though usually you can do it even if you don't get the charges. But I think because I chose the drainage, I don't know. But next week, we're going to lock in the main gate as our entry. So at least you know, for those of you who love seeing me suffer, you know not only are we having a suffer one here today, but there's going to be a suffer one next bloody week as well. I thought that was the Juggernaut. I thought, whoa! Where's the Juggernaut? Is he downstairs or upstairs? I'm struggling. Alright, the Juggernaut is knocking about. That's the Juggernaut, by the way. I'm not even eating snacks. Like, how's that possible? I need a key. I need a key. Give me a bloody key. Do you have a key? Where is the people? Where's the people? Where's the Juggernaut? The Juggernaut's running back the other way. Okay, this gives me a second here. Don't shoot me with your stupid weapons. Don't shoot me with your... The Juggernaut's coming up the stairs now. He's not stupid, is he? Yeah, he kind of is. He's going the wrong way. Okay, we're good. I'm an idiot. I've done this so many times. Imagine if this is your first video of me doing a Cayo Perico and you're like, you know what? This guy's bloody awful. I promise I'm not. I promise I'm not. All right, 295, 328. It's not the greatest, but I'll bloody take it. Here's the thing. So next week we'll do it. So yeah, you guys that like seeing me suffer, you're going to see me suffer today and next week because we're going to do the blowing through the main gate next week because I messed up on this one. But I feel like there's no point in me starting it because I'm sure a lot of you are like, nah. Keep going. This is even better because you like to see me suffer. All right, let's fast forward through this. All right, we've done it. You know what the worst part is? If we didn't trigger that alarm, even though we would trigger it coming through the main gate because we did the explosion, I still think we could have got the elite challenge from that. But I don't think we're going to be able to do this in 15 minutes anyway because we're going up, down, all the way. Look at that pink diamond. I can't believe we messed up on the pink diamond. Can't believe we messed up on a pink diamond run, man. I think no matter what, we wouldn't have got the elite challenge. But I'm kind of upset because we're going to get shot at. We're going to lose some of that take from our secondary loot. This gorgeous bloody pink diamond, man. Oh, I haven't got the pink diamond in so long. Now here we are. And the worst part hasn't even started, I feel like. I feel like leaving here right now. I don't know where the Juggernaut's knocking about. I'm going to have to try and avoid the Juggernaut. Not only that, I have to go all the way up to the North Dock to escape. All the way back to the North Dock. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're chilling. I'm not worried. Are you worried? I'm not worried. This is going to be the best one you've ever seen. The best one you've ever seen. All right, I do want to shoot this guy. Just because he's annoying me. If I'm being honest with you, if I'm speaking my truth, if I'm just speaking from my heart, that guy was annoying me. Okay? All right, do we go back up the way we just came? I'm thinking no. I think we go this way. There's a lot of people this way, but we're just going to run. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold your breath. All of you. Hold on. Snackaroons. 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 We're risking it. We're risking it for a biscuit today. Like, that could have been bad. I just decided to just go for it. Hold my breath and go for it, man. That is all I had to do there. If I started overthinking it, I would have... Because here's the thing inside the compound. No matter who you kill, everyone keeps respawning. Okay, the Juggernaut wouldn't respawn, but everyone else... What am I doing? Everyone else... Put a mask on, sure. I'll put a mask on. I just took the mask off, so that was fantastic. But everyone keeps respawning, so there's no bloody point. All right. There's a lot of people up here. I feel like I'm going to have to do a little bit of damage control. Oh, no. Why aren't I eating? Why aren't I eating my snacks, man? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going against my own better judgment here by fighting people. Get on the motorcycle. All right. Health and ammo. Snacks. Snackaroon, snackaroon, snackaroon. All right, we're at it. Ow! I swear on everything, game. I did a disruption mission, and I did it for one reason only. So that it does what it says it does. The disruption mission is supposed to make it so they have crappy weapons. And if I start driving and that guy, all I hear behind me is bloody... I'm fuming. At least we haven't got the helicopters. All right, we haven't got... Ooh. We haven't got the helicopters chasing us because that disruption mission has indeed done its job. We've got El Rubio, but that's a given. But I'm pretty sure I got hit by a few bullets there that were pretty... They sounded like heavy weapons. I'm going to be honest with you. Just don't shoot my tires, all right, El Rubio? That's all I ask. Let me get to the North Dock here in peace, please. Oh, don't go in the water. That would be a bloody disaster. All right, let's take it slow here. Deep breaths. I just don't want to crash into a tree or a twig. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take it slow. Whoop. Don't go in the water either. That would be a disaster. It's all... Okay, we did technically crash into a tree, but it's okay. All right, snacks, snacks, snacks. I hear, El Rubio. You don't need to tell me there's attack boats because they are currently shooting at my eyeballs, okay? All right, where are we going? I need... Oh, let's just get off. Let's just get off. Eat some snacks. Why aren't you giving me snacks when I ask for snacks? Can you tell me that? Can you tell me that? Why is this... All right, there's another guy coming. It's all right, we got him too. That seemed like a pretty decent gun, Rockstar. That seemed like a pretty decent gun, Rockstar. I'm going to be honest. That does too. Am I the only one that hears that gun shooting at me? That sounds like... Just me? Just me? Okay, that's what I thought. All right, PB&J, we're out of there. You guys all suck. You guys suck so bad. All of you. You, El Rubio, you're the worst sucker of them all. And you on that boat trying to chase me right there, you suck too. You did hit me a couple times though, so I'll let you off with that one. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did we pull that off? It felt like that was so fast. Did it just go fast because time flies when you're having fun? I feel like that flew by. I can't believe I triggered the alarm immediately. Which did make it a little bit more interesting, I guess. But also, I can't believe everything went so smooth. Listen, if this doesn't tell you the importance, if you're not that... If you're somebody that triggers the alarms a lot, if this doesn't show you the importance of doing disruption, you don't need to do the armor disruption, but do the weapons disruption. Do the weapons one and the air support one. And that is all you need to do. That's all you need to do. I think this showed right here. I should have been melted by some of those gunshots. But because I did the disruption, we were good. And we didn't have helicopters chasing us because we did the disruption. That could have been a disaster. It already kind of was, but we made over $1 million. So who is it a disaster for? El Rubio, I would argue. Next week, though, we're going through the main gate. How long did that take, by the way? 1647? So we wouldn't have got the elite challenge either way, so that makes me feel a little bit better. But that's still not bad, all things considered. But anyway, 1.3 million, almost 1.4 million, and that was still awesome, man. I love the Cayo Perico. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, consider hitting that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications. Check out the playlist down below of the Spin the Wheels. If you want to see more of these Spin the Wheels where I do it exactly as it says, the playlist will be down below. There's tons of them in there. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your weekends, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Goodbye!